Chapter 15, Birds and Their Nests. Topics covered: aerial animals, birds, nests, different types of nests. Aerial animals. Animals that fly in air are called as aerial animals. Birds and some insects spend most of their lifetime in the air. Birds have wings to fly. Their bones are hollow, which make them light, and their body shape also helps them to fly easily in air. Birds. These are the animals with wings like pigeon, myna, hornbill, flamingo, etc. All these have graceful movements due to the shape of their body. They have a small head, two sharp eyes, a beak, two legs, two wings, and feathers on their body. All birds have ears too. The soft down feathers keep them warm. The long flight feathers help them to fly. Nest. Birds build nests to live in, to lay their eggs, and to take care of their young ones. They choose a safe place to save themselves from their enemies and bad weather with great care. A nest holds the eggs close together so that they can get warmth. The birds generally uses grass, rags, twigs, cotton, wool, hair, feathers, bits of paper, leaves, and many other things to build their nests. In India, birds usually build nests in the months of February and March. Some nests are very simple and untidy, whereas others are very beautiful and complicated. They build nests in all kinds of places. Why birds build nests? Birds build nests to lay eggs. This is where they keep the eggs warm or incubated till they hatch. Eggs are very fragile and can break easily. Also, eggs can be food for other birds and animals. Therefore, to protect eggs and to keep them safe, birds need nests. Nesting time is the period when birds mate and lay eggs. Most birds build nests during spring. Birds keep their eggs warm by sitting on them for 11 days to 8 weeks before they hatch. The chicks that come out of the eggs are helpless. They need to be fed and protected. The little babies gradually grow strong. The parents teach them to fly. Once the babies grow old enough to take care of themselves, the whole family flies out of the nest. Birds build a new nest each time they have to lay eggs. Birds choose different places to lay eggs and to bring up their young ones. Eggs need to be protected from enemies, therefore nests have to be built in a safe place. Birds build nests on branches of trees, on the ground, or amidst bushes. Some birds, like the hornbill, build their nests in the holes of wood. Flightless birds such as ostrich dig holes in the ground to hatch and protect their young ones. Barn swallows make their nests in chimneys. Many migratory birds leave cold regions in the harsh winter and find their way to sunny places to lay eggs and raise the young. Different types of nests. The woodpecker builds a nest in the tree trunk. It digs a hole in the trunk of a tree using its strong and hard beak. It keeps on drilling the hole into the tree trunk deeper and deeper till it reaches a hollow in the tree. It then makes its nest there. The nest is made cozy by lining it with fine chips of wood. Vultures build nests on top of high trees or high rocks. They gather a few sticks and put them together in the shape of a shallow cup at a great height to build their nests. The cuckoo or quail is a lazy bird. It never builds its own nest, but it is a clever bird. It lays its eggs in another bird's nest. When the babies hatch out of the eggs, it pushes the other bird's babies out of the nest. Quail mostly lays its eggs in the crow's nest. The tailor bird builds a leafy nest. It stitches two or three broad leaves together with bits of straw and thread. It uses its sharp beak like a needle. The inside of the nest is lined with cotton, wool, hair, and fine dry grass. Thus, inner portion of the nest is always warm and cozy. The kingfisher is a bird that makes a tunnel-shaped nest. It digs a long tunnel on the bank of a river or pond. It makes its nest cozy by spreading fish bones on it. Birds like owls, parrots, and hornbills make their nests in the hollow spaces in the trees or walls. They line their nests with grass and feathers. The penguin builds its nest on the ground by simply collecting a few pebbles, stones, and bones. The weaver bird makes a cradle-like nest. The nest hangs from the tree and acts like a cradle for the young ones. It rocks gently in the breeze. It is deep enough to prevent the baby birds from falling. The bird makes the nest by weaving, knitting, and twining grasses. The nest is strong and long-lasting. It looks like a hanging basket. Often there is a false entrance in the nest to fool the predators. Birds build a variety of nests. Birds like crows and sparrows build a deep cup-shaped nest at a great height. This is so because their young ones are born blind. They don't have feathers. Such kind of nest prevent the young ones from falling. Birds like fowls and partridges build shallow nests on the ground. They scrape the ground with their beaks to form a hollow in which they build their nests. They make their nests inside tall grasses where no one can see them. They line the nest with tree leaves and dry grass to make them warm and cozy.